Hello, everybody. My name's Lisa. I'm the owner of Sweet and Sassy Treasures. And as promised, I am back to do a live. No promises as to where we end up, though. I don't know if we're going to end up just playing or if I'm going to actually make a project. My plan is to make a project, but I'm not sure what's in my brain is going to work. So in which case, it will just be playing. So I'm live every Tuesday and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are taking a little break from filling orders. Thank you so much for your support. And hi, Vincetta. Hi, Mary. So we are having lots and lots of fun. So let me flip the camera over. Do not let me forget to do the giveaway. So let me show you how this is going to be, because on my phone, I can pull up, I can go to the post. I can go to the post on my phone and click the 14 shares, and then it will tell me everybody who shared that video. So that's how you're entered into the giveaway for my ceramic tree that I made. It's on my YouTube, and yeah, we're good to go. So I have lots of stuff sitting here just in case this doesn't work. So I have a couple of pieces of 2x lumber. So we'll see, just in case. And then I have this 8x8 wood gallery blank, just in case. But my hope is to use this, which is probably 10 by 16. If it's 10 by 24, I'm in trouble. Yeah, it's 10 by 16. And I can't decide whether I want to use it vertical or horizontal. What am I looking for? Something to set my camera on. But we'll see. And I'll share pictures of stuff later. I just wasn't able to get to that. There's just this really pretty sign that somebody made. So my hope is to use Winter Forest and Vintage Snowflakes. That's what my hope is. So what I want to do is like a landscape of trees, and then put the snowflakes in the sky, and then maybe put a word, maybe not. I don't know. So the first thing I'm going to do is paint my background white. So I'm going to use beadboard. So we're just going to get a background on here. And beadboard's a really bright white. And I'm going to bring in some Hey Sailor. They were supposed to go in everything. So we're trying to make sure that we got golden tickets in every order. And I apologize. Normally we're really good about trying to do add-on orders, but I had a lot of help shipping. And so for the most part, orders have been filled as they came in. Like, we're totally caught up. So we weren't able to really combine orders. So I apologize about that. I'm going to go here to my paper plate, and I'm going to use some Hey Sailor. And I think I'm going to grab some Prom Queen too. Whoops. kind of try and get like a night sky going. So I'm going to pull this down because okay. So I want to go in while that paint's wet. So I hope you've had a chance to check out my YouTube videos and the rest of the IOD playlist. So I've got just some night sky started. I'm going to use some prom queen. It was pretty separated, so I hope it works okay. So I'm just blending that down. So we're getting that on there. I'm going to go back in with beadboard. Sorry about that. So I like going in with more of a dry brush because we're just going to get like more character in that area. It is a great release. Thanks. Oh, Harlequin pumpkin, yay. Thank you guys. Thanks so much. So I'm just, my background's drying a little bit and I'm going in with a drier brush and that'll just give that, more of a painted look. Going back and forth. And then near the bottom, I think I'm going to go back in dark again, and I might even bring in some old school. Old school is a dark gray, but with a blue undertone, and that might be kind of cool. You need something as a ground. This could be an epic fail, you guys. I don't know. I haven't thought it through as much as I probably could have, should have. I'm just getting some water on my brush so I can blend this better. Go along that edge. And then I'll grab some white. And get that on there. So I'm hoping this looks like a night sky. Let me grab some old school. I may not like it, but crud. So while I was looking for that, I ran across some blue iris. I'm going to put some of this on here. May not like it unless it doesn't come out. It may have been sitting too long. All right, back to the drawing board. Okay, it's not on very well. I got my old school. Whew. That's touch and go for a minute. Oh, yes, yes it is. So this lid wasn't on very good. This is old school. So I'm just going to bring it in, you know, like in the ground area. And now that I'm doing this, I'm thinking that probably should have been up top, not down here. So that's just bringing some white in. Looks more like a night sky, doesn't it? So that's what you do when that happens. You just do that. So I've got, my wood has a lot of grain to it. So to fill that in, I'm just putting my brush in water, and that'll fill in a lot of those gaps. Squirt bottle. It'll just help things move. This is Prom Queen again. Blur that transition a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go back into Hay Sailor a little bit. Hello from Rhode Island. The release is phenomenal. It really, I kept telling you guys, like, it was like crazy good. There isn't a mediocre product in the bunch. It's like so good. So just blending that more. I'm pretty much where I want to be with it. I like that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just tweaking this. Hello, how are you, Mary? Hi, Carol. Just gonna lighten the center a little bit. I gotta think about the trees. And I'm very concerned that this is just too tall. Yeah, whatever. We'll see. We'll see. My old school's in trouble. Okay. Now, I'm going to dry that. Here, I worked hard for the molds. Oh, you spent so much today. Yeah, it was an easy release to do that on. It was so good. I really strongly Dawn, that's sweet. Spread out the love. So appreciated. I don't think this is going to do what I want it to do, and that's not me being negative. It's just, I'm not sure this background is going to be conducive to it. Not without it being a lot more white. I'm just going to take my wave brush. So with drying it, I'm able to lay the paint down and have it be more intense instead of just blending. And then I think I'll have better luck. Go to the center there, maybe off more to one side because I don't like anything centered really. Okay, now I'm going to take a baby wipe and blend that. I think this is going to be better. Hello, hello. It's what we were doing on top of this. Snowflakes up here, trees down here. Well, no, I don't know how it's going to look, especially because it's so long and narrow. So worst case scenario, I just end up playing with stuff. So I just want to blend that so it's not so abrupt. Soften that edge. Okay. So now I'm going to start with the trees, winter forest. And I'm going to take the thin backing off. It's still damp. And I need to season my stamp. So with any new stamp, you want to take some sandpaper and just quickly run it over the top of the stamp. And that just kind of gives your stamp a little bit of tooth so it holds whatever medium you're using better. Okay, I'm gonna lay that down. Grab my sandpaper, and then I just go in one direction. What I like about these trees is they're not just for Christmas. And they would look really cool with last year's Portobello Road. I may need the masks. I'm not sure yet. Grab some scissors. I'm making a mess. Okay. And then I like to just cut mine out on that heavy backing, and it works as a mounting surface. Normally when I do this, I'm not live, and I'll take the time to go through and cut off any pointy edges, because inevitably I stick myself with them. Okay, now I have to make a configuration. And I say this all the time, but it bears repeating. Look at the back, and you have so many helpful hints about how to lay things out. So if you're ever in doubt, like that's just a really good example. So I'm going to stagger mine. I love this really long one here. I think I'll have that going off of there a little bit. I'm just looking scale wise. I think this probably needs to go over here. And it's important, you want to get your layout. I like that, because you're going to go top down. So you want to get your layout out first. Now, I'm not going to do my trees in green. And as much as I'd like to do stone gray, there's no way it's going to show up on this background. So I'm going to end up having to do them in black. I would use paint, but I would have wanted to play with that first. There's no way I would be comfortable just going in with paint right now. Although I think these would be beautiful with paint. So I just got my masks out. Okay. So shiny side, I believe is up. So I'm gonna want to start with this one right here. So normally I would take a picture, but that would require me, oh, here's my phone. Let me take a picture. So I can look and see my configuration. So I'm gonna remove these, top down. So that one's gonna go first. And really, I don't want it centered, so I'm gonna go over there a little bit. I think white paint would be really cool, but again, I'd have to place more. So I'm gonna slide this over. And my ink pad should be pretty well inked. You know what? It's not. I like to offload my stamps on paper when I want a real good impression. So I've got to find a sheet of paper to do that with. Let's see here. I can use this. Oh, wait. Lay that down. That's actually going to be really pretty. I need to throw a little bit more ink into my stamp pad. Just a little. But I'm going to love that color. So I won't get a lot on there, just a vertical and a horizontal swipe. Okay, with that. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to take my felt scraper, make sure I have good contact. That's pretty cool. All right, so I've got that one. And now I'm going to go to, I think I can go, I really shifted these. I think I can go to my outer tree here. Let's see, where do I put that in the background? Oh, I'm lying. It's too soon for this one. So I've got to go that one, then the next layer, the next two. So I need to get the mask for this. Let's see here. Long and narrow. Looks like it's this one. So there's my mask. And now I can go to the next size tree. They don't have to be exactly where I had them. God, I love this tree. It's so pretty. Yeah, this one's next. Sorry, you guys. Oh, Mary, hold on to your thoughts. I'm using that with my snowflakes. Okay, this is going to go. This is not going to be the exact way. No, I forgot to offload this one. So automatically, it's not going to be extremely vivid. Okay, so that one's there. And now the next one is a wider stamp. This one. I'm going to put that there. Totally going in a different order. So normally I take that, offload it on paper, just so it gets some ink on there. Now I'll load it up again. I'm going to go here. I don't want it centered. I think I'm going to do it out here a little bit more. Well, I need both of those. Got these masks. It's just so nice to have them. So that one will go there. And so you just got to remember, shiny side up on your masks. You know what? I really don't have to worry about that because I'm not going to be stamping over that one. Here we go. This one. Now I'm going to do this big tree. I think. Like that, I think. Hi, everyone. It was a beautiful release, wasn't it? So good. And my inventory's holding out pretty good. I didn't buy a lot of these trees relative to the rest of my stuff. Let's see. Here. Classic Christmas, I didn't buy a ton of either relative to the rest. But so far it's holding out. Okay, got that. Now I want to take a little one. I got these two cute little itty bitty ones. And put one right here. I'm going to drop it a little bit lower than I just had it. And if I really push my ink in there, I'll be able to that offload. Okay, let me see here. Left those masks on. I think I'm happy with that. I think that looks really good. But I could see like doing them white too. That would be really cool. So I've got 5 trees. They're not symmetrical. They're not balanced. I am going to dry this real quick. Did you mention that you'll be doing a Christmas journal? I did, Shane. And I'm going to be using the Kitschy Christmas in it. I already have my plan. I'm so excited. And I have another workshop I'm going to do, and I'm going to use the Belows or whatever in that one. Get this stuff out of the way so it doesn't melt. Okay, now I got to think about the order I want to do this in. Let me go to the snowflakes mold. Now I'm all excited, you guys. Yeah, and I'll give you guys the information sooner than later. But I have, like, I bought 90 of each of the transfers, so I should be okay for a little bit. All right, so my snowflakes I'm going to use up top, and I'm going to use embossing powder, but I want words too, so I'm thinking that I would need to put the words first, is what I'm thinking. But I'm also not going to want to do masking. Really, ideally for me, you would use this exactly as it sits. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's going to work for me this time. So I've got my typesetting stamp. Sure, I do, right here. What's a saying we could do, you guys? Let's see. Short Christmas. Oh, how about Oh Holy Night? What do you think about that? Oh, Let It Snow. Love it, Judy. Winter Wonderland. Sally, that's what I was thinking, but I don't think it would fit. Let It Snow. Perfect. Which means I'm going to switch and use, I'm hoping, you know what, I have to go to my new, I have 2 sets of typesetting stamps because I've used my first set so much that it's really well loved. Winter Wonderland is exactly, Oh Holy Night. I know that's another one. I know. Vincetta, you're local, so add-ons, watch out below. Is it, I don't know if you're saying that to me or for, okay, let's try. What are you guys looking for? It's because it's not here yet. It's already shipped. So it's just waiting a couple of days. Wait a minute. Why does the scale look off? Yep, much better. Okay, love that. It. And then I'm thinking about using Farmhand. I love mixing up my fonts. So this would be, let's see, it goes this way. S N O W. Oh, love this, love this, love this. I do like Oh Holy Night too. So I'm thinking that I would center snow and then center these over the top. No, that is just not me. Placement is so tough. I don't know if I like the font. Try Silent Night. Yeah, that might be better. I don't think my fonts can match. I think that's a problem, you guys. Let snow can't be used for all winter decor. And snow with snowflake. Oh, that's a good idea too. Okay. Okay. We're going with plan B, which is I may regret it, but I'm doing my snowflakes first. So I've got my Versamark ink to do my embossing medium. I've got a sheet of parchment paper. Now there are so many different things you could do. You could do them in glitter, like the possibilities are just endless. And I'm going to use metallic silver is what I'm going to use for my snowflake. So I'm just going to do one to start and make sure that I'm going to like that. 50 million things that are sitting here. And as much as I don't want to cut these apart, I might be able to that doesn't look bad. I'm debating on clear. Ooh, you could use German glass glitter. Yeah, buddy, I've got that out. Look, you're so smart. So I don't know if I want to use clear. This doesn't tell me. These don't tell me what color they are. I'm just going to do silver, whatever. It's just wall decor. Quit making rocket science out of it, Lisa. All right. And I have to cut these apart. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to leave them as a sheet. I can go here. Telling you guys, this is going to be the hot stamp from this release. I really, really believe it. This will at least give us an idea. I'm just going to start with this section here. Like that. So I'm going to use my Versa. That's what I was hoping for. All right. Want to make sure you get it good everywhere. I don't remember how I had it now. Oh well, it's going to go here now. God, look at how pretty that is. All right, now I'm going to take the silver. I'm not sure I'm going to like this. Okay. Hope it looks better than it does right now, you guys. Sorry about the banging. So there we've got that. Let me put this back in my container, because I don't have a big enough container to keep going. There we go. Put the lid back on there. Now, let's see what color silver this is. Ready? No, I didn't, Betty, because I forgot. Fortunately, they performed beautifully. It's not unusual for me to forget either. See what happens. Starting. There it goes. Wow. That's amazing. This never gets old. Viv and Tracy are here. And Tammy. Look at this. So glad I stuck with my gut. This is amazing. Isn't this amazing? I don't do this anytime except for the holidays. That's so cool. I know my heat gun's like crazy. I am doing, Shannon, this. So it is, I'm using the trees and the snowflakes. So now we're going to get an idea of scale. So let's see now. Gosh, I have so many letters off already. H-O-L. Where's my Y? I don't know where my Y went. That's a problem. Oh, there it is. I don't like that either. Hold on. this might be perfect. You get all of the big snowflakes. I'm only trying, I was only trying to make sure I liked it. So we have to add a lot more, but I want my word in there. So I'm going to try, swoosh, this might be too big, but it could be perfect. Oh, here it is. I like Noel. What do you think? But I think it needs to go down here. That's what I think, right there. Okay, what color should it be? I can't have too many colors going on, so I'm wondering if it shouldn't be white. I think it should be white. I think black's going to be too stark. So when you're using swoosh, the way you do that is dark blue. I think I'm going to do white. So you do every other letter. So I'm going to take the N out in the E. And, oh, I'm so scared. I know you guys want blue. I just don't, I'm not a blue lettering person. I think it should be subtle. I could do it in clear embossing powder. I don't know what that would look like. Everybody's saying blue. Okay, let me just get this on here. That's not going to be big enough. All right. Okay. It's pretty straight too. You guys, I'm doing white. I know, like, don't ask for advice and then don't take it. That's like, Lisa. I don't know where my brayer is. I don't have a plate. You guys, I'm a hot mess, man. All I have is this old crappy brayer and an old crappy plate. So this has to work. So I'm going to use White Swan right here because I don't want it to be a stark bright white. I may regret all of these decisions. Problem with this is I should have started with the N. Otherwise, I'm not going to know where to place the other letters. Oh boy. N. O. E. Then you want that. Okay, it needs to go over a little bit. So I'm going to leave the N. That makes a lot more sense. Good thing I caught that. I'm still not sure, you guys, though. Let's see, lay that there. Get those there. Hope they're stuck. Flip it over. And okay. A little too soupy. Okay. Now, hopefully I get it back in the right spot. Fingers crossed. I love swoosh. Practice on paper. If you do the every other letter, it's so good. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Now we've got to dry that. So now what you do is you take your other letters, put them where they go. So that's there. And then that one, the L connects, you know, to the thingy on the E. This is, how many letters can you pull out at one time? Is this exercise. Going back. It's not going to matter because I'm going to have to line this up to the other letters. So it's not going to matter where it is on my grid. I wish swoosh were smaller, but I love it for the holiday decor. There was an older swoosh type stamp that I wish they would bring back. Okay. I got to line these up. And that glare is just wonderful. That's lined up there. Oh my God, you guys, this looks so crooked. We're lucky that we got them before the strike. Oh, for sure. Well, that doesn't bother me. I got some white clean up there, but it looks kind of good. Definitely was going on a bit of an angle, but you'd never know. Okay, so now we're going back to the snowflakes. Let me just interject real quick. Hold on. They can all just go to UPS. I was just going to keep them separate so that they knew because they're.
It's like going sideways.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going to pick Charlie up.
Okay.
Take a long line going.
All right. Thanks, hon. Great choice. White subtle blends with the sky. Looks so pretty and wintry. You know, would I try this with different combos? Probably. All right, where'd my snowflake stamp go? You see this pile of stuff I have sitting here. Here it is. Oh, God. Okay. Now, that Versa just makes everything sticky. Now, I got to be careful. That one. I'm going to do that grouping. So I told the girls I'm just going to do a real quick live. You know, I didn't know I was going to have to think so much. So I think I'm going to put this like that. Is what I think I want to do. Okay, got that visual, Lisa? Versa ink. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I'm probably going to get myself a second snowflake stamp that I do not cut apart. Now this is too big for that spot, but it probably will work for there. Yeah. I don't see myself using the big ones on this project. Got that. I'm going to do that like that, going off the board a little bit. That's good. I got this little one. I'm going to try and just squeeze that in right there. It's on order too. Well, I think it is. I think I'm just going to use that same. A little bit on that edge. And I feel like maybe I'll put one here. And we'll see where we're at with all this. I may have overcommitted to the amount of embossing powder that I have. Whoops. I'm going to try and spread it with a brush. Never done that before, but what can it hurt? Okay, let me see. Just tap this. Okay, that looks like it's everything. Just fold that over. And wait for the magic to happen. And you could monkey around with those snowflakes and put them where you want them. Better than I did. But I definitely need some white iridescent, without question. Vanilla CLP and add glitter. That's a good idea too. But I could also use one of those pens, the snow pen or the ice pen. But I'm going to add glitter to the bottom. It's just so cool. Oh yeah, sheer bliss too. Do you guys think it needs some zhuzhing up? I love the silver and the darker blue over here. Probably should have sealed this first. Would have been smart. Okay. I will add a few little snowflakes, but let me get rid of this first. I still have to do the drawing yet, you guys. I haven't forgotten. Well, I probably did, but then I remembered. Whoops. Okay, good enough. Yeah. Oh, that was not my finest decision there. Probably not the best brush. This one. Okay, I'm going to take clear liquid patina. This is Winter Wonderland. Oh, come on. Holy cow. Come on. There we go. Phew. All right. Clear liquid patina. And I don't need it to be like perfect. A little bit. Remember, I'm using sheer frost, so there's no color to it. So pretty. Using it for quite a few years. I live in Texas. So it needs to dry. Look at that. All right, I will paint the sides black and post a picture. I know, glitter, glitter everywhere. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I got to go back to my post. Okay, and go to 14 shares. Okay, and your names are going to come up, and I'm going to go. Oh, that's not going to work. Gosh darn it. I'm going to have to do it another way. Okay. Pam, anybody?
Yes.
Pick a number between 1 and 14.
12.
12. Okay, the 12th share that I see. Okay, all comments. There's 1. 2. 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11. Vincetta, 12. Vincetta wins the Christmas tree. So I'll show it to you again if anybody missed it. This is my pottery Christmas tree that's in my video. So Vincetta, I will wrap it up and put it in a box and put it with your order. Thanks you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. And we are just going to have so much fun for the next couple of months. Thanks you guys for being here. Bye everybody.